Good fucking morning. I'm gonna be real honest. It's early over here. You're gonna see this a little bit later, but it's early over here. And the second I woke up, Spirit's playing Poker Face. I mean, and when I tell you I don't listen to that song, like at all, I was like, well, this is gonna be interesting. So I threw some cards on it, and I'm gonna be right up front. This ain't for everybody. It's just not. But for the people that it is for, you already know what's up. Do not try to make this fit. Don't be Cinderella. Like, don't Cinderella this shit. I'm gonna tell you right now, if you know this is for you, it's gonna hit you, and it's not gonna be a large part of the collective. Somebody needs to hold tight on their poker face. Because I'm going to tell you what, your poker face is irritating somebody. It's irritating them to their core. And I'm going to tell you, you took a long ass time to cultivate your poker face. You took a long time to heal yourself to where it's not a front anymore. It just actually is you standing on business. I'm going to be 100%. It's not a front. You're not fooling anybody. Like, this is you just standing on business because you learned that you had to look at you. You had to focus on you. You had to do what you wanted to do. But I'm going to tell you right now, to your outside people, it looks like your motherfucking poker face. And they cannot handle it. They cannot handle it. It's going to take a lot, but I'm going to tell you right now, you got a love message. You know how I feel about love messages, but I'm going to be real honest. It's the truth. It's coming out, and it is outside of you. They're talking about how somebody here is all up in their feels. I don't know if it has to do, I feel like it's cyclistic in nature. I really do. I feel like this person is kind of going through a little bit of, like their own individual end of times, their own individual difficulties. And, I feel like they're starting to see you in a new light. Because I feel like they used to say that you were pulling on them and you were the problem and blah. And I feel like you caught a lot of the grief. I really do. And I get that. I feel like you were kind of a hold tighter. And, now that you've done a little bit of healing, you don't hold tight as much. You don't grip to anything. You're okay with allowing the flow in and out of your life. And I'm going to be real honest. This is the justice. This is the karmic making right. This is the consequences for somebody else's actions. But I'm going to tell you right now that we have you out in reunion here. We do. We have you out in reunion. It's coming in, but it's slow. I'm going to be honest. It's moving. It's in the process. It's like this person is thinking about you, mulling it over. I do feel like this person checks in on you. Even when you're not aware of it, they may get tempted to peep and to look. I'm going to tell you right now, I'm not fueling Delulu, so if you got some like unrequited love somewhere, this is not it, but it is hidden love. This person has always loved you, and on a deep level to where they couldn't put it into words, to where they couldn't make sense of it, and it scared the shit out of them, and they ran. I'm going to be real honest. It was easier to find blame in somebody else than to deal with what they had to deal with on the inside, and they ran. This was their defensiveness. This was their immaturity at play. And I'm going to be real honest. You're being encouraged to hold your poker face. Be careful what you say in these next couple days to maybe a week or two. Be careful what you say, not only to this person, but to others, because I do feel like you're being peeped in on. But I'm going to be real honest. When this person comes back with their romantic, love-filled message, and I feel like it's more than just lustful romance and how bad they want you. No, I feel like this is really soulful shit. This is the stuff that, like, I feel like my team's saying this is the stuff that builds nations. This is literally that, like, overarching, holy hell, I never, like, this is striking me as like divine connection, like I never even realized this was possible type of a connection, to where words don't do it justice in any way, shape, or form. And I'm going to be real honest. You're now embodying the Queen of Pentacles. You have now matured. You're now really in your prosperous stage. You're like blossoming already, early, I feel like, and I feel like they didn't expect to feel the way they feel. But man, they did a number on you. They did a number on you with them leaving. God damn. I feel like that just tore your shit up, because I feel like that's something you didn't see coming. Their run, I feel like, while it wasn't out of character for their maturity level, it was unforeseen. Like, I feel like that might have been a worry maybe for you way in the back, but you just never thought they'd blip out and leave. But they had to. And I feel like you know that now, due to everything that you've gone through in the in-between, in that interlude period, and all the things that you've had to focus on, because you weren't allowed to focus on them anymore, right? Because they removed themselves. So now you had to focus on you. Now you had to do what you needed to do. I'm going to tell you though, just because they come back doesn't mean they're ready. I don't know who I need to tell this to. While this does feel very soulful, and while it does feel like they're going to be expressing a lot of repressed emotions and a lot of like hidden love just in general for you in all forms, and they're gonna have a new direction and a new sense of self. Spirit's like, it's still your choice, if you want to party or not. And that's really what I feel. And then as soon as I said this, we got the Three of Swords out here. It's still your choice, because at the end of the day, they still broke your fucking heart. At the end of the day, they're the ones who still did damage. Emotional damage. They did all of that to you. God damn, dude. This King of Cups, I don't know what you guys got going on in the collective, but Mr. King of Cups is out here, just popped out again. And I'm going to be honest, if you can bridge through this Three of Swords, and this count up has happened 3 times, it's going 3 to 4. 4 is foundational. I really feel like this has the ability to be solid. It just depends on the way this King of Cups comes in. It really does, because I feel like if he comes in on some bullshit, you're going to be done. I'm going to be 100% honest. This is going to be hard, but I'm going to need you to focus on you still. And I feel like you could feel him coming. Focus on you. Focus on you, because you focusing on you and your poker face is what's pulling him more than anything. It's pulling this divine, divine need, which is so interesting. This is up to you. Yeah. You have incoming communication. Somebody is starting to see you in a whole new light. I feel the need to tell you, have fun with it, but don't be manipulative. But enjoy the fact that you are secure now. You're secure by yourself now. Have fun with that, B.